officially marks Black History Month in the U.S. It is one of the nation's oldest organized history celebrations, which highlights African American achievements and their role in U.S. history. It was started by Carter G. Woodson, known as the father of Black history. Woodson noticed that African Americans and their achievements were excluded from books and schools in the early 1900s. The son of freed Virginia slaves, he earned a PhD in history from Harvard and came out with the idea of Negro History Week to encourage Black Americans to know more about their own history. In 1915, Woodson founded what is known today as the Association for the Study of African American Life and History to promote Black history. Woodson chose February for Negro History Week because it coincided with the birthdays of President Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass, who escaped slavery and became a social activist. As celebrations were ongoing, Woodson promoted the week as a time to focus on African American history. The first Negro History Week was announced in February 1926. Negro History Week was widely successful, but Woodson felt more was needed. In the late 1960s, the civil rights and Black Power movements advocated for an official shift from Black History Week to Black History Month. In 1976, President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month, urging Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our history. Each year, the theme for Black History Month is chosen by ASALH. This year's theme is Black Health and Wellness, which will also examine how the U.S. healthcare system has often underserved the Black community.
What's good? What's good? Welcome to another episode of Apartment 4A. We back. Happy Black History Month to everybody we hadn't had a chance to see. Hope y'all are having a wonderful time this year with our people. How y'all doing, fellas?
I did not know that Black History Month was themed each year.
Yeah.
Never knew.
Never knew
it.
I'm glad they changed it from Negro History Month because they want people going around calling, hey, is a nigga History Month. So
you're right. You know how folks think.
I'm glad that was an upgrade.
Yeah. Dodge that bullet for sure.
Quickly.
They'll be arresting other officers for wrong reasons when they start calling them the N words and the out and about.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you say it's themed every month? Is that what you just said?
Every year. Did you pay attention to the intro?
Not at all. Not a lick. Not a lick.
Try to do something.
That fella had a whole history lesson. He gave you a whole history lesson. You didn't pay attention.
Hey, over a fire beat too.
I know. I was jamming and everything, learning and jamming.
I'm telling you.
Why it's on the shortest month? Because they know we ain't gonna do right.
Hey, look.
I'm sorry, but some people have to work.
That boy
you don't have to work.
He said, "Black folks,
this is your job right now. You supposed to be paying attention to this podcast."
I'm telling you, you ain't gotta do nothing but stay black and die.
That's literally that's all you gotta do. This is the perfect month to do that.
I'm telling you, you real close to both of them right now.
Jonathan is located in somewhere deep in the country at a funeral home. We don't know which one he is, so he don't make it out. He won't have long to go. We just roll him over.
I was about to say something inappropriate. I'm gonna let y'all make those inappropriate comments.
But what's going on, Quincy? Thank you for joining us, man. We hope you have a good Black History Month. What's up, Jerry? I will have to do this since we did not do a show last week because of Valentine's Day. Most of us married and have to do our thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Jerry Bowie in our Super Bowl challenge or our playoff challenge, he was the only one to guess the two teams. He guessed San Francisco and the Kansas City Chiefs. And he picked the Chiefs to win. And they won. So
the end. Let's move on.
Man. How about them? Somebody else? Anybody else?
The Chiefs won. He was
Man.
correct. Pretty close to the score.
Taylor Swift won the Super Bowl. I can't believe it,
Taylor
man,
Swift got her a ring.
bro.
Hey, you know, it's the Chiefs until somebody beat them. You know, I mean, what you gonna do? I went
Man, you
against.
saw them make the call, man.
I
Saw
went
them
against
phone it
them.
down. Hey, we need Andy Reid and the boys to get another one. Do not tackle Patrick Mahomes. Don't
Get
do it.
out the way. Let him open
I know
up.
y'all.
Open
I
up
know
the-
y'all been
the
holding it
run.
down. Y'all been holding it down all game. That's good. Good job. The next two plays, Patrick Mahomes running the ball. Don't spy. I know you been spying all game. Don't spy.
Get out his way.
Get out his way. Open it up like the Red Sea.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, break.
I'm
That-
telling you.
That's the truth, man. You know, I don't know. I can't say enough about them, man. They won it. They did it again. It is what it is. They are gonna go for something that did not happen or has not happened. They're gonna go for a three-peat. If they do it, they'll be the only team ever in NFL history to win 3 Super Bowls in a row.
Look,
The Kansas City Swifts.
look. Look, I ain't never wished nothing bad on nobody. Okay, listen when I tell you this. I need one relationship to end before next season start. Only one. Everybody else, I hope y'all relationship flourish. That Swift and Kelsey thing, man. I can't take another season of it, man. Can't do it.
Listen. My thing is, and we're gonna get into the halftime. I said James just said, what about the halftime show? Love the Boom, and they did
Yes, sir.
outstanding. It was great. The
Yeah.
halftime show was good, and we'll get into that, especially
Usher
because
showed out.
it was for us. It's our time.
Exactly.
But before I get into that, my thing is this. I asked somebody this after the Super Bowl, I think that Monday. What did Taylor Swift do? Why is everybody upset at Taylor Swift?
It's not necessarily her fault. It's the NFL fault for being so greedy.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift ain't never caught a football. Probably don't know nothing about football. Probably never seen a football before she started messing with Kelsey. All of a sudden, they highlighting everything she do. Oh, she in the box. Oh, she drinking the beer. Oh, she celebrating. She coming in. Like they following her around like she about to go to the huddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not Taylor Swift, it's the NFL.
Yeah.
But they still blame Taylor Swift. I mean, all Taylor Swift did was date the guy and came to support him at the game. She supported her guy at the game. She ain't said nothing. She ain't opened her mouth. She's at the football game, cheering her team on.
That's why I said I don't wish nothing bad on them. I just need for their relationship. If they decide to what they say, mutually uncouple, whatever it is, they end on good terms, stay friends, no hard feelings. I don't wish nothing bad on them. It's just one of them things, you know.
James say, why was she the highlight of the Super Bowl?
Bro.
She was.
Hey, it's the Kansas City Swifts. Y'all better understand.
Look,
and y'all better get ready for it. Because if you hadn't paid attention to the last couple of halftime shows, it's been a while since they had a Caucasian dude.
Some diversity up there.
And they've had
diversity higher.
They've had 2 African Americans. They had Latino Americans. They've had.
Well, it was.
What's the weekend? What he classified?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I count him as black. I don't care what else in there. He black.
It was J-Lo before him, right? What J-Lo?
J-Lo was after the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you had Rihanna. Then you had the Black Fest.
And Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Fest too.
Yep. You had the
50 Cent and them.
the LA. So that's 5 in a row. So you might well get ready for the Super Bowl.
Hey, that's Jay-Z job though.
It's going. Well, he better fall in love with Taylor Swift because she coming.
No, they gonna have a country show up there next year.
She
Beyonce.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no,
Beyonce gonna do a whole country show.
Beyonce already did one.
But that was that genre. Now it's gonna be a country
So
genre.
she did a pop Super Bowl. She gonna be the only one.
That's gonna do a country Super Bowl.
They
Texas
gonna,
Hold'em.
they gonna use what some people will say the biggest star of right now, and a lot of people argue to say that it's Taylor Swift.
So here's the reason why that will never happen. Right. The only benefit of doing the Super Bowl is publicity.
Right.
You get no money for doing
No
the Super
money
Bowl.
at all. No money.
Nobody in their right mind would advise Taylor Swift because a lot of artists spend money out their pocket because they have the budget for the Super Bowl, but then they end up spending more. If you want a certain caliber of show, you
Absolutely.
spend more. That's taking time and money and all that stuff. If all you getting is advertising, all Taylor Swift got to do is tweet, post something on Instagram. Like she don't need the Super Bowl.
But
She don't
Beyonce
need the
didn't need the Super Bowl during that time.
She didn't.
Rihanna didn't need the Super Bowl. She
She-
didn't have an
she-
album out. Didn't have an album. Think
Didn't
about
even
coming.
have an album. She about to have a baby. It was
So
a complete waste of money for her.
Look. I'm telling you what makes sense. Now they might do something different.
The only person who needed the Super Bowl was Usher. The reason why he needed because he was about to kick off his world tour and his new CD.
Right.
Yeah, he dropped that album midnight.
But here's
Saturday
the thing.
night.
We know that if you do the Super Bowl, you don't get paid for it, and it possibly come out the pocket. But we talking about the Kansas City Swifts. Who you think gonna pay for that halftime
They're
show?
gonna have a three-peat on top of the baby mama.
You gonna get proposed and everything, boy. You
a
know,
whole baby bump.
Hey, look. So
It is done for.
it's
It is
over
written
with.
down in history. Three-peat baby by the MVP.
yeah, and they gonna be
So
interviewing
James
Travis
agreed.
Kelce. So Travis, how does it feel to be having a baby by somebody so powerful and famous? Like I know you Super Bowl champion, all this stuff. That's cute.
Now, as we talk about Taylor Swift and Beyonce, and if you see those comments from James and Jerry talking about Beyonce taking over country music and she can post a picture and it's going to blow up. So, one of the little controversies from the Super Bowl was, Beyonce dropped that album right after the halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of folks felt like, Beyonce was just basically took the Super Bowl from Usher because although it was great, it immediately turned to Beyonce just dropped some new music.
Well, between that and the commercial, that was the most expensive commercial I've never seen. They had her in space. They had her. They had her on Twitch. They had her doing everything. I'm like Verizon them spent their whole yearly budget.
No, I'm pretty
Super
sure
Bowl, baby. You got to do. Taylor Swift was in the press box with Ice Spice. I mean, you got.
You got
So you got to come swinging, huh? Got to do something, man. I don't blame you. I was like, good Lord. And then Temu, we see why all that money went for Temu.
Hey,
They had about 3 spots, didn't they?
T-Move making so much money, shipping your stuff 3 months
Hey,
later. They don't
Look, hey, look, 7 pennies at a time. They getting them all. Like, oh yeah, you want you want a fully autonomous AI robot to clean your house and change your oil? $27.95.
You know what I'm saying?
Estimated ship date June 2025.
And when it show up, you be like, I ordered one of these. I don't even remember how it worked. What does it
Hey,
do?
look,
these
Hey,
babies got a wrestler, but they can be building that robot out the whole time.
hey, look, and they're gonna drop that robot off in a garbage bag on your front porch too.
And you still gonna have to put it together.
Look, I ain't never seen nothing from Temu come in a box.
Yeah,
It all come
Jerry
in a
got a
bag.
point though, but people keep ordering.
They do. Americans, we ain't seen prices like that, especially in this current climate.
Nope.
The cat is out the bag. Like what? It's the same thing Walmart selling. I used to think Walmart was cheap. I get 27,000 pens for $15.
The thing with Temu though, you gotta watch them, man. They
Only 15 of them work.
Oh yeah.
if you
Hey, it's still a
if you
good deal though.
if you scroll through TikTok, you get them little inappropriate videos and be like, just go to Temu and type in this thing, and you'll see like that don't even make sense.
You'll
Too
see
many
it forever.
steps. Yeah, too many steps. You ain't gonna mess up my algorithm.
You know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. Why are you doing that? But Kansas City won. They did it. The Swifts got them another Super Bowl. They'll be going for history with the three-peat. Can they do it? It's possible. Before we get to the halftime, Jerry did make a good point up here. He said, why did everyone feel that Steve Wilkes was a problem? He's the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. And I say this, somebody had to take the fall, and the black guy was the defensive coordinator. So,
Hey, look,
fall
I was
he
gonna
took.
say the same thing. I gonna say the exact same thing. Like he was apparently there had already been some static or something, and when the chopping block got put out there, they threw him on it.
Yep.
Cause ain't no way you have a guy take your defense that far, hold the team that is Kansas City beat everybody, and for you to hold them for 3 3/4 quarter
Yeah.
and lose your job because your team went to the Super Bowl and pushed the defending champs that far, it don't make sense. The math ain't math. Because
Math
really,
ain't
what you should be talking about is why you got San Francisco players talking about they didn't know that there was different overtime rules.
I know the
And-
overtime rule been in place for 3 years now. These rules
Yeah.
been in place for 3 years.
And Kansas City, like, yeah, we've been prepping for this new overtime scenario since training camp. Every week we go over an overtime scenario for the postseason because it's different rules. And the 49ers players like different rules. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know. It's like that ain't his fault. That ain't Wilkes' fault.
Right. Yep. Jerry has a point. He held them below 20 points the entire game. I mean, they went into overtime. They beat them with 2 seconds left in overtime.
Yeah,
Like defense did what they were supposed to do.
exactly.
You know, the offense score a touchdown.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if anybody,
what do you want them to do?
yeah. Shoot.
So, but you know, it is what it is. They fired the defensive coordinator, gonna bring somebody in that's probably young. They're supposed to be the new guru.
They ain't gonna see the postseason.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
a couple of rebuilding years.
Yeah,
Their-
now they're gonna be
their defense-
rebuilding, and
The defense
yeah.
gonna give up 28 points a game now, and they gonna wonder what happened.
We was doing so good last year.
Yeah.
Why the drastic change?
Yeah, look, I'm telling you.
And so, it is what it is. Hopefully next year, somebody beat the Chiefs or the Swifts.
I hope so, man.
The Bills gonna get it done.
You know that sound great, but you know if history serves us right, we already know the deal.
Put your money on Buffalo. We got you.
Hey, I did that this year, man.
Put your hope on the Bills. We'll
No.
bring it in.
Hey, I'm
We
fresh
got
out.
y'all next year.
I'm fresh out of hope. all I got is aggression left.
I've been hoping since 1990. I'm keeping hope alive, my brother.
Hey,
Look, if they bring in Brandon Staley, he was the coach over at the Chargers, and they couldn't do a thing. That'd be
no, that ain't gonna. I don't know if that's gonna cut it, man.
nah. They should not bring in Brandon Staley. That's just a no. They just shouldn't do it.
Say this or no.
Deal your hope.
So going into the Super Bowl, we got Usher Raymond. Y'all know what time it was
Yeah.
on the clock.
USHER.
RAMOND. Now, Usher Raymond, very good, very, very good halftime show. They wild. James say build your hope, and Karen gonna say all things eternal.
That's right.
Singing.
Not them
Singing.
bills.
They here singing spirituals, man.
Yeah, we're gonna need them next year.
But Usher had a great Super Bowl show. I'm gonna ask y'all before we get into all the stuff and all the surprises. Where do you rate this Super Bowl show?
It's in the top 3.
I agree. It's in top 3.
Yeah, as far as my memory goes, it's definitely up there. It was just so it was for black millennials.
It's for
Like
that's
it
exactly what I was gonna say.
resonated like every song,
Every last song.
every song.
Mhm.
And for personally, is like number 2 for me.
I caught a glimpse of of course, everybody saw the Michael Jackson show, but of course, going through Facebook and everything like that, it popped back up. And as the show was going on, I just sat there and stared at it once again, just like it was brand new.
Can't help it. Can't help it.
That fella, he put on a show.
So number 3 for me. Number 3.
That's
Michael, Prince, Usher.
Mine is in order: Prince at 1, Michael at 2, Usher at 3. For those who watching, rate your Super Bowls. Where do you put Usher? Just give us your top 3 if you're watching. Where do you give your top 3 Super Bowl halftime show? My thing with Prince, and if there's one thing that happened at Prince show that you just can't make up. Prince started singing Purple Rain. It literally started raining. It hadn't rained all day and didn't rain after.
That fella called down the clouds.
Look. Hey.
You can't make this up.
It was his time, man. It's one of them things.
It was just great. That whole show was great. It was just him. It was great. It was just great. I can't say enough about it. Yeah. MJ show is iconic. MJ show basically started what we had today. The show before MJ was like 6 or 7 dancers in a band. And I think what they were saying was that show before the MJ show, the year before the MJ show, In Living Color did a halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody switched off the Super Bowl and watched In Living Color.
I remember switching.
Yeah.
And
I have no idea who performed that Super Bowl.
And after that, they brought out the big guns.
They said, we spent all this money, and y'all suckers gonna switch over to a whole Negro halftime show, so y'all can watch on rerun.
Look, y'all gonna watch a family comedy special? That's what y'all gonna watch. The Wayans family single-handedly took all their little revenue.
And it was hilarious too.
I mean, they went and brought the biggest artist they
on the face of the planet
of all time. That was him. They was like, MJ, we need you today.
Yep. Like, what do you want me to do?
Did he teleport?
Right. And the thing with MJ, if there was a show that an artist actually got paid to do, I believe it was them.
Yeah, they paid him good.
Oh yeah, had to. He started it off.
The rest of them maybe not, but that one he probably got paid.
Yeah, I guarantee he got paid for it.
That fella got a percentage of the proceeds from the Super Bowl.
Oh look, yeah. So I'm gonna need. So first off, MJ is gonna need 10% off these tickets.
Off top.
Then there's his salary. Then y'all got to pay for all his crew
and next year tickets. What you talking about?
Yeah. So guys, do you understand what MJ is gonna do for the NFL?
We need to feel it. MJ show is the reason why the artists today don't get paid. They still pay.
I was about to say, when you start out with MJ, everybody else taking scraps.
Everybody else.
Anybody else who come up and they're like, yeah, so I'm the biggest artist right now. They're like, you're not MJ, so I'm gonna need you to do this for free. Okay.
Right.
If you that Dre and 50 show, I think that's on my top 3 too.
So that would
be MJ. That's probably, and then that what you call Dre and 50, they fighting Usher for number 2.
Number 4 for me is Beyonce. Beyonce had a good show that
year. It was good. It wasn't relevant to me though.
It was a Beyonce concert.
Yeah,
but it was good.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah, it wasn't relevant to me. That's why I said the Usher. Like I literally saw, it's social media. You see people saying it's the best show ever, black millennials. Then you see other people, non-black, non-millennials, talking about it was the worst Super Bowl show because I didn't know any of the songs. I'm just saying.
I talked to a lady at my job. She is a what is she? She is a
we got you.
Yeah.
We understand.
She's not a millennial.
Yeah.
She ain't even Gen X. So
yeah, we smelling what you're stepping in.
And she was like, I hated the show. She said I only knew one song. I was like, what?
What song was that?
What song did she say?
Was she singing? Was she singing Lil Jon?
No, she only knew
Probably
the
Alicia
song
Keys.
from She knew the song with the Black Eyed Peas. Only song she knew.
So she knew the Black Eyed Peas song.
Yeah, exactly.
Song she knew.
Yeah, the Black Eyed Peas song. And that
And
figures.
so,
You
no
told us
comment
her
is here.
age and her race is right when you said that.
Our
I'm
resident
telling you.
49er fan is here. We can see if he got anything that. Oh, he has no comment. I understand.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
That fella just on.
Hey, look.
That fella say I ain't talking.
He
I'm
just
barely
here
listening.
to,
I'm just showing my face.
he
Hey.
just here so he don't get fined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna boycott it tonight, but after the comments week before last, said I won't be back on till March.
You at least hop back on.
Yeah. I feel you, JP.
He just here so you don't get fined. Listen, I hate to say it like this, but I'll be honest with you. Every year that my team don't go to the Super Bowl or don't look like they have a chance to go to the Super Bowl, I just say, long as none of my friends' team win, it don't matter.
Who
Hey,
was that stranger just popped in the comments, right?
Yeah, D, what's going on? Welcome. Appreciate you stopping in. Hadn't seen you in a while. Every
Probably
now and
already
then.
off. You gotta speak. You really just hopped in.
It's good to see you, man. Appreciate you stepping in.
ooh-wee.
But I can officially say every year, if I can't win it, y'all can't win it either.
Hey, I normally keep that same energy. But there's something about them Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. I don't know, it's something about his face, the way he walk. I just can't stand it. Might be some hate. I don't know. I might need to talk to somebody about that. But
Well, there's a new
It
red
is what it
team in
is.
the NFL, and it ain't the 49ers. So JP, this for you. Jerry want to hear your take on Steve Wilkes.
He called it that night though.
yeah, he did.
He's awful.
Yeah.
And like I told y'all, man, I just don't get it. I mean, he had a tough postseason, and you could tell him and Kyle Shanahan kind of had some words and kind of went over some stuff. And Kyle Shanahan was worried in the Super Bowl, but Wilkes you relying too much on talent, but scheme got him. Fourth down. How you got everybody accounted for but Patrick Mahomes, a scrambling quarterback. Come on now. Great offensive call, bad defensive play call. Red zone, same thing. Kansas City, this ain't the first time they did a little short, call it a little orbit motion. Popping the guy in the flat, it killed the 49ers all postseason. We didn't have an adjustment for it. I mean, you can blame it on the overtime, you can blame it on this, you can blame it on that. But on 3rd and 7, we running freaking D-line twist and playing zone behind it. Now Patrick Mahomes running for a freaking first down because we don't even put that. Don't put up on. I don't even want to talk about it.
So this is what I'm gonna say, JP. I'm gonna say the same thing we say about every Super Bowl and the team that lose. Y'all just sorry. That's all.
Yeah, well, ain't gonna win it. Come on now.
Sorry.
Right. Right. It'll be different if we lost the game.
What you mean?
But
if you lost, y'all did.
let me rephrase.
Hey, I'm waiting to hear. I'm waiting to hear this. This got to be profound.
Let me rephrase the question. Okay, the statement. All right. It'd be different if Kansas City just was better than us, hands down. It'd be different, and they dominated us offensively, defensively, special things. It'd be different, but they didn't. And what hurt us was it's not even. And like you said, he blamed on Kyle Shanahan. Shanahan, you could tell how he was calling the game. He was calling to try to play defense by being on offense. So a lot of things, like I said, now it's the third quarter when he started throwing the freaking ball like 6 or 7, 8 times. Yeah, I was losing it in. Yeah, because we should have just kept running. But see,
McCaffrey.
we just We didn't find a way to get Debo enough touches. We didn't find a way to give Kittle enough touches. We didn't find ways to get,
You ain't get Kittle no touch. That boy had one catch the
Yeah.
whole Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I say it for you. I say it for you. Sorry.
They sorry. Hey. Yeah, I feel you though, man. Like you got McCaffrey out there eating them up, man. You
Killing
don't
them
feed
all game.
Yeah, you don't feed them.
Brandon
randomly.
Ajuk was open across the middle all game. They threw it to him 3 times. He's open all game.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That was a rough loss because you could see a path to victory for them, and they just went away from what was working.
Ain't no problem. We'll trade y'all. We'll give us a couple of defensive players. We'll give y'all Kirk Cousins.
No, we might be down and out, but we ain't finna sell the house yet.
Kyle Shanahan loves Kirk Cousins. Absolutely loves him.
Hey, it's a lot of people in life love a lot of people. That don't mean they got to come to your house. Love them, feed them with a long hand spoon. Let his ass stay in Minnesota.
Well, hell no. We already took his name off his locker, so
He'll go somewhere.
yeah, Kirk do want 90 million, and he gonna get it in Monopoly money.
I don't know, man. You got some teams that gonna take a chance on him.
They ain't gonna give him 90 though.
No, they definitely ain't gonna give him 90. Here, y'all giving him 90.
Hey, man. We been throwing hundreds of millions at folks. 90 is a bargain. We had a quarterback we gave over 100 million to walk off the field in preseason. 90 million? Come on,
It's
son.
a discount.
Come on, son.
We know he's gonna finish the season out.
Hey, look, we just need a whole season, man. Yeah.
But
I don't know what we're gonna do, man.
So JP, before you got on, we had to come back to it since you had no comment.
You really ain't got to come back to it.
We were talking about the halftime show. What did you think about the halftime show?
Oh man. Okay, I'll talk about that. I was actually, I didn't know Usher had all them doggone hits. I mean, it never registered.
What were you your whole college career?
I'm telling you, he had a whole album of hits.
Making babies. Listen to R. Kelly.
I forgot.
Touche.
That fella was at the club jamming. That fella was listening to TP. TP.
It makes sense.
Hey, funny story, Terrence. I was talking about that about somebody else. That's the generation that these kids are in now. You know, the R. Kelly that screwed a lot of folks up.
These are right now.
but
Taylor say she missed the announcement of Super Bowl winners. Yes, you and Jerry did pick the Super Bowl winners correctly. You did.
Hey, let's move on. So back to the Super Bowl halftime. I didn't know what I really did. It didn't dang on me, but Usher did. Usher had a lot of doggone hits.
Oh yeah.
I don't care about the miss hit by Alicia Keys. They let you know she was singing. I respect that.
Boy, did you see Alicia Keys stand up?
Yeah.
They made up for everything.
Hey, look. Yeah. No men cared about her cracking them
What?
notes.
What note?
And they fixed it on YouTube anyway. So when you go rewatch it, you can't even hear it no more. That's just.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
So the wildest thing is Usher is a menace.
That fella is
Bro.
terrorist.
No. Usher not a menace. He been
No.
telling y'all who he was from the beginning.
Yes,
Don't
a
leave
menace.
your girl
That's who
around
he been
me.
saying he is. He's like, I'm Usher. Watch your girl around me.
Hey, don't
player
bring your
for
girl
real.
around me.
True player for
Told
real.
y'all.
I'm about to sensually hug this man's wife in front of the largest Super Bowl audience ever.
Y'all seen the Kiki stuff. Y'all seen the WNBA stuff. All the other women. What y'all thought was gonna happen? Usher was man enough to take R. Kelly with him. He ain't care.
Hey,
Usher
look.
said he was gonna be who he is. He been doing it for the past year and a half. Why would he stop now?
Wait,
Hey, Jerry got a point. Alicia and Usher go back before her and
Right.
Swiss.
That's right.
That they was reconnecting. That's what that was.
He whispered in her ear, actually, do you remember the time?
Like, you know, red my favorite color.
You know, I don't mind letting it burn.
Hey, that's called acting. He get paid millions of dollars to act. They was their performer.
Hey,
Right.
guess what? Guess what? You don't have to act when it's real. Oh, I'm on fire tonight, boy. Y'all better put me out.
Hey, look, you ain't told no one lie, man.
Not a damn.
I remember that brought back memories. You remember when that album came out? Everybody thought, oh yeah, Usher and Alicia, man, they a couple, they a thing. They was playing that up. That's the reason why the album was so crazy, because you didn't know if it was real or not.
Yeah.
You like,
You didn't
dang,
know what was
Usher out
going on.
here. Yeah, Usher out here burning. Him and Alicia Keys dating. He cheated on Alicia Keys. He
No,
got
he
a
cheated
side
on Chili.
baby.
Chilling
What-
and
yeah.
everybody, you know, he's cheating on Chilla with Alicia Keys. You don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
Then he got a side baby with somebody. She said she gonna keep it. Where the baby at?
Hey, and I will say this: the commercials Usher was in leading up to the Super Bowl was amazing. How he was, he was tagging his songs. Man, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
He did a great job. And
Only
I love
thing
the
they
eight
could've
times.
done- Well, the 8-time thing at the end was wonderful. They went
Yeah.
straight to Atlanta. Usher came out with the backwards hat. It was all the way
Hey.
Atlanta.
Hey.
Luda had his verse good. Lil Jon was great. You know,
Look, when he put that hat back to the side,
JD
man,
showed out. JD outfit was on fire.
Look,
It
he
was
need to
on
take
something.
that. He need to take that back to the Barbie doll section. The outfit he got, man.
Black
Oh.
Puff, man, he was wearing. He had like a mini version of
Look.
Missy Elliott blow up suit. I don't know what he had.
Man, you see the picture of the socks he posted? I was like, I thought somebody made a pair of socks for a baby doll. Then was I was like, his feet fit in there?
You know he little, man. I'm talking about JD. He gonna show
Hey,
up for himself. Little man
Hey.
sitting wrong.
Hey, tell him bring a check. When he show up.
But it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
The
it
only
was, man.
The only thing that I would have just tipped it off for me, if they would have had like at the very end of it somewhere, with Huey would have came out like on a little video and said, "I wouldn't let Usher do my girl like that."
Oh, that'd have been fun.
Ooh.
No.
That would have been perfect. Just a
Oh.
small little snippet of some boondocks
Yeah.
at the end.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Now, I could have seen if it was T.I., but Usher.
Perfect. It would have been perfect.
Ooh. Hey, look, that was wild.
I know Lil Wayne is lobbying now trying to get to New Orleans once. But I
Well,
don't-
yeah.
I don't-
They're pushing for Lil Wayne because the next year's gonna be in New Orleans. But
Man, they-
I have told y'all, I went down the last 5 to 6 shows. They all been people of color.
There's too
Yeah,
many in
better
a row.
It need
Yeah,
to be
better
cash money and no limit about.
It's gonna be no limit, and it's gonna cost them cash money. Christmas is coming.
Master P, Birdman, and Manny Fresh need to be on that stage going back and forth, hits on hits on hits.
I was
They need
about
to
to
be
say they gonna be
they'll
on
be
stage giving hits. They gonna be doing songs. They'll be
Lil
fighting.
Boosie need to be the moderator in the middle, wiping it down.
Lou Boosie don't even know he
Oh,
gonna be
no.
Out of jail.
so I'm doing Super Bowl.
Let me
Boosie better
send
be
an email to Jay-Z. Tell him I already planned it out for him.
Listen, because it's in New Orleans, they may skip a year for Taylor Swift.
They may skip a year for Taylor.
Only because it's in New Orleans.
Nah, man.
But I
So
guarantee you, if
Why-
not
why-
this year, next
Don't
year.
even bring her name up. Like you shouldn't even discuss her. It's Black History Month.
What did she do?
It don't matter. It's Black History Month. Let's talk about the blackness.
Yeah, I understand.
Great
Kansas
black
City
power.
Swifts did beat y'all. The Swifts aren't even make you upset.
Yeah. You ain't gonna bring nobody white to New Orleans. They be tore that Super Bowl down, man.
Hey, why? I mean, it'd be a lot of folks at the Super Bowl.
It's gonna be in New Orleans. You still got to get out of there after the Super Bowl.
They ain't worried about that.
They better be.
Taylor Swift should get out. The rest of them might not
Oh
get out.
look,
She'll get out.
yeah. They'll
Like,
look for out.
let's not even say that name. I don't. It's Black History Month. Power to the people.
Yeah, James Rice, Mardi Gras is that same week.
Yep.
Yeah, that's got to be a blackity black Super Bowl.
We shall see. This ain't the first Super Bowl in New Orleans.
It ain't, but so that's a good thing. Who was the last performance in when it was in New Orleans?
Let me see.
Now, granted, Jay-Z wasn't over the entertainment like he been the past some odd years.
How long he's been over it?
Like 5 years, something like that.
5 years. 6. So, oh wait, that was the wrong year. I'm going the wrong way. It was in New Orleans in 2013. That was the Beyonce show.
Okay. Maybe Beyonce gonna come back.
Country style.
Oh, hey, Terrence spoke it up.
It's not gonna be Beyonce.
Hey, that country show.
It won't be Beyonce.
She can come and do that.
Beyonce ain't doing one until she win a Grammy for best album.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, probably not.
Not what she do, not what the music she putting out right now.
And not after what Jay-Z said.
What do you say?
You hear about the speech when he was accepting them Grammys for?
Yeah. Well, she can't win it this year because or the next year because he just brought it up. So now she gotta wait at least 2 years before she can get it.
Yeah, basically saying that she done won the most. She won like the most Grammys.
She's been nominated for the most and won the most Grammys than anybody all time, but she's never won album of the year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he screwed. He jinxed him. It's the Illuminati.
We can't pick you now because somebody done call us out. So
we definitely can't acknowledge that you said something that made us do something. Because then everybody gonna start saying something.
Yeah.
Illuminati style.
Oh yeah.
That album have to be extra fire for her to win this year.
I don't even know what extra fire is. She come out with an album where she making quail noises and people gonna buy it.
Now that's sales. That don't mean it's a good album. It mean it's a sale.
Well, I mean,
you don't get a Grammy for sales.
I mean,
Killer Mike album
arguably
sale like that.
Well, don't nobody look at sales. Nobody look at streams. But also,
even
a good
that
album don't necessarily equal a Grammy.
That's true.
Because there's been a lot of good albums that ain't been nominated. A lot of people that won, and we be like, who? For what?
Yeah.
And to be honest, that's what he was talking about. What are y'all? What are y'all criteria?
Yeah.
What are y'all judging this on? Is it sales? Is it popularity? Is it this? Is that? Because if it can't be great music because that's not Taylor Swift. Yeah. If it's popularity, that's okay. That's Taylor Swift, but it has to be Beyonce too.
Yeah.
But great music, that's not Taylor Swift to you.
No, that's not Taylor Swift. Period. All of songs.
Yeah.
Not saying she's not she's not a great performer or a great artist, but
there's only two people. Right? There's only two people going neck to neck in the U.S. for streams and sales, and it's Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
Name a Taylor Swift song, right?
I didn't say she was great for me. I ain't gonna say act like I listen to Taylor Swift, but all I'm saying is it's four of us.
So you saying Drake ain't in the running for streams?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying Drake not in the runnings, but the two that's going neck to neck, 1 and 2, is in the U.S. is Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
There you go. Eric just spoke up the next performer.
That's Drake, what James just said. What about Drake?
Drake, Young Money gonna bust out there.
Yeah, I think Drake come with too much baggage. To be honest, I don't know if they gonna bring him out. Cause I don't even know what a Drake should like. He got so many songs.
He do.
He so many albums.
I guess that's the idea, though. You gotta have a catalog.
Yeah, but I mean, he gonna do like it's gonna be like a montage. Like he gonna switch songs every like 10, 15 seconds.
He gonna have to pick a couple of years and go with that. He not gonna be able to do all the songs. He gonna have to say, we gonna pick, I don't know, 2000.
He could really do his first 3 albums. Like go through them songs. I'd
He
be
can't
fine.
do all 3 of them. He gonna do a couple.
Well, not the whole
He
album,
gonna do
but
that
as
Young
far
Money
as like,
album. He gonna do
Yeah.
a
But
Young
see, that's
Money
the
album.
thing. That's the thing for us. He can do his first 3 albums and we'll be satisfied.
yeah,
But then, the people who listen to Drake now might be like, hey, man, we listen to the newer stuff. He don't want to listen to the first 3 albums.
I'm just saying if he come out there, he can't be bringing 21 Savage out there, man.
21.
And
Hey, that one
Lil
song was
Uzi.
cool. The rest of them, I don't know. So globally, now, I like I said, I'm talking about the United States. Globally,
yeah,
top 10, Beyonce ain't on the list.
yeah, it's been that way for a while.
Yeah.
We
Taylor-
finessed over here.
And Taylor Swift was first.
Yeah.
That's why I said US. I knew it wasn't globally. Because
Yeah,
I know artists like Bad Bunny, Drake, The Weeknd, globally, they listen, it's totally different.
Yeah, Kelly Rowland was beating Beyonce behind globally for a minute.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's just one of those things, man. Do Drake have a chance? Yes. I think that if they do something like Drake, even though he's not affiliated with Young Money no more, I think you would have to kind of lean to that. It'll be around the time when he was with Young Money, which would be that first 3 albums, so you could bring out the people like Lil Wayne and most of the southern rappers, Nicki Minaj and stuff like that. And it'd be almost like a Young Money reunion than really just a Drake show.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I mean, if it's Drake, I most
yeah.
definitely watch it. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I'm boycotting if it's Taylor Swift.
We might well get ready.
bro. Bro. So I was just trying to look up the past winners from the Grammys for Album of the Year. Taylor Swift won 4 times, cuz.
And Beyonce never won.
Never. She's won 4 times.
Billie Eilish won it 2 years ago.
That is wild. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But,
I'm just saying the Grammy is not about it's a global thing. It's not about just the folks in the United States. It ain't just we don't listen to Taylor Swift, but there's a whole bunch of people.
Harry Styles,
Yep, that was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, wasn't it?
John Baptiste,
That's a New Orleans native.
Casey Musgraves,
I don't know who that is.
like Mumford and Sons, Arcade Fire. Now, granted, I don't know if these other people won. Beyonce had an album out. She might not have.
Yeah, Taylor
them
Swift won
years.
last year.
Yeah, she won last year. She won. I mean, she done won several. Now, I will say, they got where he at? Bruno Mars. He won in 2018 for 24 Karat.
And every song that was on that album was a single.
Yeah,
Was
like
mega
that. Yeah. And then Adele, she done won a couple of them. Daft Punk,
Mm-hmm.
Robert Plant, and Alison Krauss in 2009.
Somebody said Beyonce won a lot of BET awards.
and ain't
You're
showed
right,
up
boy.
to get none of them.
That's right. Why Taylor Swift ain't winning none of them?
Yeah, exactly. Beyonce got it sold up on BET awards.
Look, I think they give Beyonce BT awards just to try to get her to show up.
And she still haven't showed up.
Beyonce don't go to no award show. She don't care
Bruh.
who it is.
She go to Grammys.
Mhm.
She ain't been to Grammys in a while.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
there
both
this
of them. Yeah, her and Jay-Z was boycotting the Grammys for a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they showed up just to so he can act a fool.
Jay-Z
Pretty
said,
much.
you know, he even said in his interview, you know, we was boycotting the Grammys. He said he really don't understand why it didn't really help because they were still watching it at home.
Yeah.
Blue said, "I want to go. Let's go."
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Like I say, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think that Taylor Swift's regular girl energy is just too powerful.
Hey, all I'm saying is, why I say it like this: I can see them skipping New Orleans, far as
money.
them breaking out Taylor Swift and everything, stuff like that. I can see that because it's New Orleans and because people are probably expecting it to be Taylor Swift, so I can see them skipping it. But the next year, especially if the Kansas City Swifts win 3 in a row, oh, it is over with.
Bruh. So here's the thing. If her and Kelsey ain't dating if they break up before June, then she out.
No, they break up before June. Yes, yeah.
Because they usually make that call around the summertime.
It's supposed to be in San Francisco, 2026.
The Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Yep.
25 is in. That's right. New Orleans. That's right. Super Bowl's in San Francisco. That's right.
Yeah.
So they
So it's
can.
all
They can
all
be as
hands
loud
on
as they
Travis Kelsey if we have a Swift Super Bowl.
want.
Well, we know who won't be in the Super Bowl in 2020.
49.
Not with that defense they got.
You talk about somebody it being your year and fumbling. This was their year, boy. I ain't never pulled so hard for the 49ers. When I seen that punt return bounce off old boy leg, and instead of falling on it, old boy try to pick it up. I like, yeah, this about to go down the drain, man. Somebody made their call.
Somebody paid this fella good.
I'm telling
Bobby,
you.
I've been saying the same thing. I agree. It's numbers. Taylor Swift fan base way bigger. White people make up 7% of the country. I'm saying, man. I've been saying. Just because we don't listen to Taylor Swift, there's a lot of people that do.
Say, I'm not in denial. I'm a realist. I still don't like it.
And the thing is, like we just talked about, who's leading the world in streaming? It's Taylor Swift. The NFL is actively trying to move the game globally. They've been having games in London, in Mexico, in Germany.
She is the perfect face to push the Super Bowl, the NFL globally.
Globally. Like if it just is what it is.
They said they made the Kansas City and the NFL made what $350 million dollars just from pushing
Taylor Swift.
just from
showing her in the box.
Yep.
In a box. Couldn't even hear what you were saying.
She ain't sing a single note.
Nope.
And I'm looking at Instagram with people I know. They're saying Taylor Swift boyfriend team. That's what they're rooting for. Taylor Swift boyfriend.
Yeah. Ravens got a Brazil game next season. So they going globally, man.
Yep. Man,
the
Ravens hurt me.
They went to Germany this year. Of course, they always do their London games. They do their Toronto Canada games.
Yep.
And so
they got those African commercials where they got a little football camps in Africa. Now that was a fly commercial. They grabbed my heart.
It was Black History, man. You know,
they grabbed my heart. That's why the most Black History I was a part of. Imagine playing football.
Now I say this about the Super Bowl. There were some decent commercials, but I don't remember a lot of them. You know, normally people, you try to remember, especially who was the first one and stuff like that.
Dunkin' Donuts and the little African boy. Those I don't really remember.
Yeah, I remember the Beyonce one because I just saw the price tag running up for every second she was on screen.
I don't think I watched TV when that came on.
They showed the
commercial.
Like they showed
the commercial was like it came on several times, and it was a long commercial.
It was a long commercial.
Them and Temu.
I don't remember the Temu commercial. I laugh about what we was talking about. I just don't remember.
I don't remember the commercial. I just remember seeing them have several spots.
Yeah, it popped up many times.
They were spending that bread. I was like, good Lord.
I remember those because Lana made comments every time they came on.
Yeah.
That's child labor laws over there. I ordered me some stuff from that last a couple of days ago.
Shit.
Hey, man.
They
I
put
tell
the
you, I
money to
keep
good
ordering that
use.
stuff on Temu. Y'all will get it eventually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I ordered something one time. It took it a month to get here, and only one of the things in the bag worked.
I ain't gonna lie, I did order something. I ordered a shower wand. It worked pretty good, but it took about 2.5 months to get here. I forgot I ordered.
Oh, yeah.
Box came in. I'm like, I don't even know what this is.
See that that's the beauty of it, right? Nothing on there costs enough for you to really care about it. And then it takes so long to get there, you forget about it. So when it show up, it's a pleasant surprise. It's like, oh, I forgot about this.
I ordered this a couple of days ago.
It
Yeah.
cost me $4.
Yeah. And then they don't sell nothing that you just need like that.
Yeah, I don't
Everything
need
they sell is like, I would like to have a motorized scrubber to scrub the counters or something random like that. So it show up, you're like, okay, let me try this. You use it.
I get
Yeah. You turn it on, use it. It ain't good at what it do. Yeah, you like, okay, whatever. Put it in the drawer. And you forget about it.
I
Then
bought
it got a smooth $20 out you.
I bought some plastic black and blue playing cards. You know, they cool. They nice. So the cards are black. The cards are black. All the black cards are blue, and all the red cards are white. And they plastic, so they waterproof. So now if you're playing and somebody waste some money, you don't have to worry about it,
Oh, yeah.
And they sound cool. They cool little cards, but when we tried to play spades with them one day, man, you can't see that stuff. You can't really see the blue because it's so black.
I'm about to say that don't sound. Yeah, that don't sound.
You can't say you been there trying to play spades, looking at them cards like, is this a?
Yeah, you definitely got. It's an age limit on them cards. You 35 and up, you can't play with them.
Oh man, they made 2 rounds of that card. They were like, bring me the other cards, man. We can't do this 2 rounds. Those cards just on the shelves to be shown, man. Nobody play with them.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Good
man.
old Temu. Hey man, Temu is cheap. Maybe the 49ers get their defensive coordinator from them.
Hey, if they put their order in now, he might be here by next season.
Hey, just in time for them not to make the playoffs. I only laugh because if history serves us right, no comment, huh? The team that has the hardest time to make the playoffs, not just back to the Super Bowl, but to make the playoffs, the team that loses the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that's a big blow.
It's a big blow. They normally don't make the playoff the next year.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. This year it hurt. It hurt.
Yeah,
it hurt.
This was y'all year, man.
It hurt.
I know y'all say that every year, but this was y'all.
Nah, we're not like Cowboy fans. we got realistic expectations.
Well, I know y'all not like Cowboy fans. Y'all went to a Super Bowl.
y'all went to y'all made it far in the playoff multiple times.
Y'all
Cowboys fan was ready for that game to be over with.
Y'all won a playoff game.
So y'all they'd have been to the Super Bowl this millennium, huh?
Yeah.
We've been 3 times.
Yeah, been 3 times.
Hell yeah.
Several different quarterbacks. I ain't call you the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I just call you sorry.
That's a whole different. That's a different level of a sorry. What we used to call you the Cowboys.
Yeah, I ain't say y'all suck.
Oh, Cowboys.
All I gotta say is this. Yep, this was our year. This was our opportunity. It hurt.
So here's something serious, JP. Kyle Shanahan's been there 5 years now?
Hey. Time for y'all to get him out of there, man.
I'm just saying.
No, he knows how to choke in the Super Bowl. He does know how to choke, but
the object of the game is to win the Super Bowl, not to get.
If you're gonna rebuild around somebody, that's what y'all about to have to do. You're about to have to rebuild.
Hey, I got a nice Kirk Cousins for you.
No.
But
see, and that's what kind of made me mad. because the game plan the first half, they came in, they tried to protect Brock Purdy. We knew if they protect Brock Purdy, we were gonna win. They did.
Yeah.
Ran the ball, nice
Mhm.
thing, play action passes. We didn't let Brock Purdy lose the game. Second half, I don't know what they wouldn't have talked about. I think they overcoached themselves. They probably started drinking too much goddamn beer. My bad. They I don't know, man. They just they
So
came out.
went-
They came out the second half one focus. I think he was trying to play both sides of the ball instead of just calling the offense.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened, JP. They went in the locker room. Somebody in a suit and tie came in there, clapping. Good game, fellas. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know what time
what
it
it
is.
takes to be Super Bowl champion, but not this year.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what was set up, man. They had from 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, they started showing the people who almost won the Super Bowl ring by the M&Ms. Y'all saw them commercials?
Oh yeah.
And
Dan Marino.
It's the red and yellow M&M that's showing the runner up to the Super Bowl. I wonder who colors are red and yellow.
No, Kansas City and San Francisco both have red and yellow.
Hey, well, one of y'all had to lose.
So one of us had to lose. So
And guess what? It wasn't the champs.
Oh man. Yeah, that one hurt, JP. I feel you, man. Ain't nothing like losing when you could have won, man. when you lose and you supposed to lose, it hit different.
Yeah.
That's what I've been dealing with the past couple of years.
you can accept it.
Yeah. I going into the game. I ain't got no hope. I'm fresh out. Everything is a pleasant surprise. When we made the playoffs, I was like, oh.
But I and I'm gonna say this, I'm leaving it alone. 3rd and 4, you at the 10 going in overtime. And you sit up here, you see it's a loaded box, motion comes across, we got Debo going in motion. Nobody checks Debo. And I don't know. I'm just leaving it alone.
I mean,
Tell him, man, we need to start a petition. JP for DC.
Hey,
JP for DC. Let's get it going.
He's your man.
He's
let's
the man.
do it. Let's do it. I want to coach the kicker.
now he need his ass kicked. This how he kick that ball. He needs his ass kicked the same way.
I want to coach the kicker.
Because if he make the damn extra point, we win the ball game. It ain't even over.
Yeah, man. This was our year.
I mean, it was a lot of ifs in there, though. He made the extra point. Yes, the ball game would have been over. But at the same time, Kansas City was down on the 5, and they fumbled the ball. That would have been a touchdown.
We fumbled in the red zone too, so that was slick. We were slick on that.
And
so the fumbles in the red zone, we slick.
And then that special teams play, the ball losing that right there and getting Kansas City that good field position. Yeah. That was really what
that was the icing on the cake. Yeah,
they put a nail in the car. Like, they about to come back, man. They about to come back and win this.
Just admit it, man. Y'all wasn't swift enough.
JP gonna come beat you up.
If y'all had been just a little swifter, y'all would have been simple.
So they need a little more swift, huh?
Yeah, just a little more swift.
Yeah.
Not fast. Y'all didn't have to be fast. Y'all had to be swift.
Yeah, y'all need a new tight end, man.
Yeah. He's sorry. One kick, sorry.
Yeah.
And nobody's talking about the injury. The kid tore his Achilles.
Bro, that was crazy.
Running out to the field.
Like
that turf, man.
To get injured at a football game while not playing football?
The turf monster, man.
When they showed the commercial when he got shot, wow. I said, God, dog, they gotta be Achilles.
Yeah.
It's turf monster, man. You gotta watch it. I told you if you had been a little swifter, he'd have missed it. Juke left.
Shit, he didn't even have to juke. He just ran forward.
Should have hit he should have hit that that right trigger.
Got to tuck and roll, man.
You know what I'm saying? See, you can't just hold turbo the whole time. You gotta let it go sometimes.
Oh,
See, I've been telling y'all the whole game. Throw the R1. Y'all kept on the edge.
they should have just ran a touchdown play. That's what they should have did.
They ain't had none of them.
You know, 3rd and 4, you in the red zone in overtime, and you run motion, and nobody goes with Debo. But yet still, you stick with the same play, and don't throw it into the flash to Debo. Debo wide open. But I'm not saying that was a bad play call. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the play was there. They just didn't get him the ball.
Now
Who
they
faulted
gave
it?
they gave
Did
the
Brock
coach-
fault or was that Debo for not yelling loud enough?
I just it's 3rd and I don't think we had a good plan on 3rd down. Because that one, if anything, we should have called timeout. Came up with your best play, and then went from there. But it's neither here nor there.
Yep.
3rd and 4 at the 10-yard line going in. You just can't use Debo as a demo.
Well,
Got
at least they got the points because when it was the freaking Detroit line, they were going for it.
Honestly, I thought they should have went for it. You at the 3rd
Yeah.
and 4 because you in the money zone. Make them go down there and drive and kick the damn field goal. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, you know what helped with that, JP?
Mm.
Knowing the overtime rules.
Getting paid millions of dollars to read to know how the game is played.
That's wild when they talk about that because they really had changed the overtime rule 3 years ago.
Right, exactly.
Right when they took it from the Bills, that was our year.
Mm.
Hey, y'all got a whole Netflix series, so I don't even want to hear that.
Listen, the Bills know they was having a problem when your leading passer and rusher the same guy. You got an issue. You can't even. You don't even have nobody to hand it off to. He turned around just running himself. You know,
That fella threw it to himself at one point. Who was that? Who threw the balls to themselves?
From
Lamar
Ravens?
Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
He ain't threw it to us. It got deflected.
Nah, he threw it to
He
himself.
got
That's the
Right.
first. That's the first. Ain't that the first time in history that's happened? I was like, bro, when that happened, I was like, yes, they gonna beat them. This has got to be. This got to happen, man. It's too crazy.
whoop, gotta be quicker than that.
Doggone Chiefs, man. Bro.
They defense was good that game though, because the thing was Kansas City was. I mean, the Ravens were killing people all year, and they
Yep,
held them
and
to.
couldn't
They
do
held
nothing.
them to 19 points. I mean,
Yeah, they couldn't get it going at
they
all.
couldn't get no offense going.
Bro, that game plan for Lamar was rock solid. I was like, dang.
Yep, just wasn't quick enough, man. That's gonna be that. That's gonna be a new thing.
Yeah.
Swifter than quick.
Always next year.
Yeah. All right, people, good people. We ain't gonna dwell in the Super Bowl. We got all our grievance out. Our fellow Super Bowl fellow was he lost his team lost, and it is what it is. He will he get to sit on the couch with the rest of the losers and enjoy the sorrow that we are gonna give him until the football season starts. Because the one thing that's true, and we'll get ready to go, it don't matter that nobody else team didn't even make it to the Super Bowl. It just mattered that your team lost.
As long as they ain't win.
We was rooting for you. We was hoping for you to win.
Yeah.
We didn't want you to win, but we was hoping for you to win, and you couldn't even do that for us.
really
Never
was,
again.
man. Let us all down.
Again.
So now y'all real sorry.
Yeah, let us all down. Let the whole country down, man.
So it is what it is. Welcome to the couch.
Yeah.
Get
We've been
comfortable.
waiting on you.
I blame State Farm. They had it all read.
Bruh,
Hey, get over Mahado.
Not if you bundle it.
bro, I can't stand them, man.
We got a whole nother
Imagine
year
getting
of times
beat.
too.
Imagine getting beat by somebody, and in the middle of them beating your behind, you got to watch a commercial of them, him and his head coach.
Already winning the MVP. I'm the most valuable bundler.
MVP.
The disrespect, man.
I knew I was gonna be here. He told y'all earlier he knew he was gonna be here.
Bruh.
I already had the balloons ready. Hey, look at it this way, JP. Look at it this way. There's a bunch of people in Africa who don't have clothes. They got clothes now.
A bunch of people in Africa who ain't heard the 49ers name in a long time.
You know, they, as far as they know,
they
y'all
not
want a
familiar.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, that thing.
At the end of the day, screw them too.
Hey man, all they need is a nickel a day. One nickel a day would save their lives. You already clothed them. You already gave them clothes.
Yeah, man. We tip our hats to you, man.
That's a nice service the 49ers did, man. That's a nice service.
Oh yeah.
Y'all are doing God's work.
Guys,
Yeah, exactly.
thank you for your service.
Hey, play that theme music, man.
Yeah.
All right, good people, man. If there's not anything else, we appreciate you guys. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Deuces.
Peace.
February officially marks Black History Month in the U.S. It is one of the nation's oldest organized history celebrations, which highlights African American achievements and their role in U.S. history. It was started by Carter G. Woodson, known as the father of Black history. Woodson noticed that African Americans and their achievements were excluded from books and schools in the early 1900s. The son of freed Virginia slaves, he earned a PhD in history from Harvard and came out with the idea of Negro History Week to encourage Black Americans to know more about their own history. In 1915, Woodson founded what is known today as the Association for the Study of African American Life and History to promote Black history. Woodson chose February for Negro History Week because it coincided with the birthdays of President Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass, who escaped slavery and became a social activist. As celebrations were ongoing, Woodson promoted the week as a time to focus on African American history. The first Negro History Week was announced in February 1926. Negro History Week was widely successful, but Woodson felt more was needed. In the late 1960s, the civil rights and Black Power movements advocated for an official shift from Black History Week to Black History Month. In 1976, President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month, urging Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our history. Each year, the theme for Black History Month is chosen by ASALH. This year's theme is Black Health and Wellness, which will also examine how the U.S. healthcare system has often underserved the Black community.